Madison is a great person. She's very charismatic, strong work ethic. She's very determined to succeed, has been since she's been really young, which is a great attribute to her. She's just an overall really good kid.
I've always wanted to have a better future than my parents did, because I know they didn't choose to do the things that they did because they didn't want to. They chose it because they weren't like financially there, or they knew that there was other things that they had to do because of siblings or other responsibilities. So I've just always wanted to succeed for them and me and all my family, and show them that like no matter what, like you could do what I'm doing here. And like other kids that have the same learning disabilities as me, like to show them that no matter what it says on that paper, you could still overcome those obstacles that you go through.
Madison has a very bright future. She's been given a really excellent education, and she has overcome lots and lots of obstacles and did it with a smile on her face, which says a lot about who she is. There are great things in her future. I see lots and lots of potential, and I can't wait to sit back and watch.
I plan on attending Southeastern University in Hammond. I want to major in engineering, and right now, like I'm kind of in between engineering and computer science because I love math. That's my passion.
She started when she was in 3rd grade. She came here because she was struggling to read, and so we worked on reading for years. The funny part about her is when she would transition to a new school, she would always call us to come back to tutoring every single time she transitioned to a new place. So we'd take her back in, give her some confidence, and send her back on her way, because it wasn't us that she needed. She just needed some confidence.
A perfect life for Madison would be I'll be married, have kids, potentially work for NASA, 'cause that's one of my dreams. I want to be a mathematical engineer. Hopefully, potentially help them send a rocket into space. Maybe some astronauts if it comes to that time, if it's around that time period.
It's just my passion. I love to teach kids. I love to see when the light bulbs click. There's no better joy than that.
Miss Holly definitely has helped me from day one, and I knew that like even if I needed just a little bit of help, she would be there. And it always, like when I came here, I knew that I was gonna get the help that I needed. It wasn't like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and not do anything. I came here because I wanted to come here. I didn't come here because like my parents forced me to come here. Like at the beginning, it wasn't all just like, oh, we know that you need to like come and go to tutoring and all. It was more of me that wanted to come. It wasn't just my parents.
I would say Miss Christine Falgu. She was my 9th grade algebra teacher at Ellender Memorial High School. She taught me algebra and algebra 2. She was a phenomenal role model, excellent teacher. And I worked for a really great administrator, Stacy Soleil. She was a dynamic educator to follow.
When I first got the honor, I was like, I have to pick a teacher. It's like, who would I pick? And the first person that came to mind was Miss Holly. I had some other teachers in mind, but I didn't have them for as long as Miss Holly's been in my life, and I knew that time when I was here really changed how my education went from, I went from a C/D student to a honor roll student that got scholarships because of my grades. So it was more of who was there from the beginning than who was there when I was already succeeding, and just helped me, push me to complete those goals.
I hope that they see how passionate I am about education. I hope that we have truly impacted this community in being able to reach as many kids as we possibly can.